with NBN23. Okay, so here you see we have username and password to sign in. We're trying to get this for next year, so every referee, every club has a username and password, so they only have their games there. But until that, we're using the Leverade option, so we log in with Leverade here. So we would go there and we would sign in. I'm going to use this account that I send you now. So 5x5 complete at ireland.com, and password is admin1. So we log in, and you see we have to continue here with Basketball Ireland. Okay, so here you see we have this lobby where we can download games or start the games. So at first, what we have to do is go here to download games. And you see we have all the games available here, all right? So for example, I'm going to check here. You see on the left side, I have to check. And on the bottom corner, you see I have save. So I select that game, right? So you see I have to accept here, games are saved. And then when I go to scorecard, you see that I have an already started game and an unstarted game. This is the one that we want to select. So I go to the game, and you see we have the roster selection, okay? So as well as the basic one, first we have to select all the players available. So we would check every player that we have available. Let's say in this case we have all the 12 players. After that, coach from that team should give us the starting 5. Let's say this 5, and captain of the team. Let's say in this case is number 4. If we want to change the team color, you see here we have team 2 and the color blue. So we would click on color blue, and if we want to change it, let's say we want to put it green, we accept, and we have it changed. All right. After this, if we want to add the coach, we go to coaching staff up here, sorry, and we can write the name. This is not mandatory, but we can do it. So let's say coach team 2, perfect, and we accept. And we would go at the end to coach signature, and wherever we want to put in here, perfect, coach signed. So we have team A ready, and now we will have to go to team B, right? Here you see we have the same options. So we would select players we want on the team, but let's say in this case we only have 10 players, and let's say that coach wants to play an under 20 or an under 18 player up, and we don't have that player in here. What we would do is go to add player here. You see on the top, we hit add player, and you see we can just add that player to the game. So let's say he's number 20, name, player, and under 18, for example. Name, last name, we accept, and you see we have that player up here with that purple dot. We select him, and we're going to put different starting 5 so we don't get mixed there. We select the captain, and again we have to go to coach signature here. All right, perfect, thank you, coach. And if we want to change team color, again, let's say in this case is pink. All right, perfect. When we have this, we can confirm rosters. All right, we have to check that everything is set, and we recommend that you don't confirm the rosters until the last minute before the tip off. Okay, so we can confirm now. Let's say we're going to start, and you see that here we can start the game. So we start the game. Okay. As I said before, main difference with the basic stats, we have the court over here. All right. We have time and score up here, teams and players on the left, and all the actions here on the right. Okay. So tip off, we want to start the clock. We have two options here where the time is, or here with where the play button is. Okay, so let's say we start the game. Okay, so now you see that the clock is running. If I want to stop the game, either I hit here or I hit on pause. All right. Okay, main difference with the basic score sheet. All right, makes and misses. If I want to select that the player hit a shot, I have to go to the spot on the court where that player took the shot, let's say this corner, and if it's a miss, we just have to click once. And you see that we have the X. And after the miss, we have to select which player missed the shot. So let's say in this case, number 4 green missed the shot. Okay. After that, you see I have a menu here, rebound. We can get an offensive rebound, we can get a defensive rebound. All right. So let's say in this case, number 9 from team B got the rebound. All right. So now we assume that team B on pink is on offense. Let's say we want to select a make now. So instead of just clicking, we have to hold for a second. So let's say team pink, it's going to make a 3-pointer. So we would hit here until it turns green. So now you see that I have a 3 in green there, and I have to select the player again. So let's say number 12, make. Another menu that can show up, assist. We can have a no assist, or we can select a player that gave the assist. Okay, so let's say in this case, number 9 that got the rebound got the assist as well. Okay, perfect. Don't worry if you missed an assist, okay, because you can put it again here, all right, or a rebound. So let's say team A on green is on offense and they make another shot from here. Again, we hold, and let's say number 6 made it, and we don't know who gave the assist and we want to keep going. No assist. And when I consider, I put here an assist, imagine for number 5 in this case. Okay, that's not an issue. We can put it later. That's a good part about the stats. Okay, same with rebounds, same with blocks, same with whatever happened on the court. Okay, so let's say now that we want to put a block. Okay, so let's say we have a block from number 8, because pink is on offense, so number 8 in green had a block. Who received the block? We have it here. Okay, so whoever took the shot and got blocked, let's say in this case, number 11. Okay, you see we had a missed shot and they didn't ask for the rebound. So if we select the block, we have to select the rebound ourselves. So we go here to rebound, offensive, defensive, let's say in this case it's defensive, and number 11 got the rebound. Okay, so we will have it there. All right, perfect. Let's say we have a foul. Okay, so as well as in basic stats, we have to select the foul here, and we have to select which player got the call. So let's say number 5 green got a foul on number 10. Okay, and we have to select if there's free throws or there's no free throws. Okay, so in this case, let's say we have 2 free throws. Okay, here, difference with in-game basic, we have to stop the clock first. Okay, you see that the clock is still running, so we have to stop the clock on every foul. Okay, again, don't worry about this. We don't care about this clock because the clock that matters is the one that is up on the scoreboard. Okay, this is just to know how many minutes a player plays. All right, but we can change this, so don't worry, we'll go back to that. Okay, free throw menu, miss or make. Let's say that player makes them first, so we hit 1 and we accept. Let's say they miss the second and we accept. Rebound option. defensive rebound, offensive rebound. All right. So let's say defensive rebound, and clock is running again. Okay. Let's say we have now a technical foul or a foul. Okay. Let's say we have a foul. Okay. We go to foul. We go to technical foul in this case, and you see we have all the options: fighting, disqualifying, unsportsmanlike, technical foul. Okay. So let's say in this case we have unsportsmanlike foul. So unsportsmanlike, we stop the clock, remember, and let's say number 9 got an unsportsmanlike foul on number 8. 2 free throws as usual, and we have 2 free throws. So let's say in this case they make, so first made and second made. Okay, I'm going to stop a second. Let me check if there's someone waiting to join. Yeah. We meet them. Perfect. Okay, so we can continue the game, and let's say now we want to put steal. Okay, so we would hit the steal button, and we have to select the player. So in this case, this was an sportsmanlike. Pink is on defense. Let's say number 11 steals the ball, and we have to select who lost possession, or if there's no turnover. It's usually going to be a turnover, so let's say number 4 lost possession of the ball. Okay, and again, if we go to the other court and we want to select the basket, let's say they're going on a fast break, we select the make, and we say number 11 made it all the way, and in this case there's not going to be an assist. Okay, so we have the score there. If we want to select a timeout, so we stop the clock, timeout here, and we have to select which team called the timeout. So let's say in this case is team A, which has the timeout. You see that we have the time running here, and we have 2 options to get out of the timeout. Okay, either we wait until the clock is over, or imagine that we're a bit late and the clock's still running and players are already on the court because the ref called them. We can stop the clock and click on timeout here on these letters, and you see we go back to period 1 and the time that is left from that quarter. Okay, again, we have to click there and we go back to time. All right, so let's say on this timeout there's some substitutions. Okay, let's say team A made more than 1. Okay, so we select team A and we can select the players that are on the court. So let's say in this case 4 and 5 are still on the court, and 6, 7, and 8 are out. So we select, in this case, 12, 13, and 14 to get in. You see, they changed. And again, you see, if we want to sub just one player, instead of going here and selecting all the players, what we can do is just hold on one player, let's say in this case, number 9 that has the unsportsmanlike, and we have the option here for summing him out. Okay, so you see that now we have number 20. Give me a sec again. I'm just going to add. No, I don't have people here. All right, perfect. Okay, so I go back here, and okay, let's keep going with a few more actions. Okay, so let's say now we want to put a turnover because someone threw a pass out of bounds. So we go to turnover, we select the player, in this case, let's say number 12, and who recovered the ball. Let's say in this case, there's no steal because the ball went out of bounds. So no steal, and we can continue the game. Okay. Imagine, for example, that we want to add a foul received because we forgot, like we didn't see who got the foul. Okay. Imagine there's a foul now. We know who made the foul. So foul on number 12, for example, but we don't know who received the foul. So just don't add the received foul, no free throws, and then we would go here to foul received and select which player got fouled. So let's say number 20 in this case, and that's add to the stats, okay? So you see here, we have now play-by-play, all the plays, all right? Let's say we make a mistake, okay? On basic stats, we would delete the action here, okay? We would select the action and delete it. But here, what we can do, I'm going to show it on play-by-play, okay? So let's say we put a 3-pointer here by number 13, but it was not a 3-pointer, it was a 2-pointer, okay? So we go to undo here, you see, okay? So you see here, there's a 3-pointer, yep, and we want to undo. We accept, okay? And you see that that action disappeared and that the score is not up there, all right? So we hit 2-pointer by number 12 with number 13 assist, for example, okay? So we have that, all right? I'm going to make just one more make. Remember, just if we want to miss, we just hit once, and you see we have that miss. Let's say number 13 missed it, and that we have an offensive rebound in this case by number 10. And that we have a make here under the rim, we hold until it's green by number 10. Yep, with no assist. All right, perfect. So let's say now we want the end of the game. Okay, I'm just going to skip the time until we get to the fourth quarter. So to change the time, we stop the clock. Clock has to be stopped, and we hold for a second in the time. And you see here, I can put whatever time I want. So let's say in this case, we delete this and we put 0, 0, 1. Yep, and you see that now clock has changed here. So period, and we will have the buzzer. So we accept and we continue with the second quarter. All right, we can continue here. Yep, perfect. Things we can see on this score sheet. Okay, so imagine that we have another timeout for team 2, team A in this case, and we hit it. You see that now up is going to say that we don't have timeouts left for that team, so we can say that to the ref. All right, perfect. We accept, and you see here they don't have timeouts. Okay, again to go back to the playing time, timeout, and we go back to the time. Right, perfect. Let's say we want to eject a player. All right, so let's say there's a technical foul on someone on the bench. Okay, so we can select the bench. I'm going to go here because I know that a player on the bench has a technical foul. Okay, here if we go to bench, you see we have two options: bench or coach. We don't want a coach. We want team B. Sorry. So we want this player. You see we have number 9 that has a sportsmanlike foul. We hit him and we accept. Okay, perfect. More things. I'm going to go just to the end of the game. If anyone has a question, we'll just go back. So let's change this to 0, 0, 0. Accept. Second play is over. Let me just go to the end real quick. 0, oh, no, not this. 0, 0, 0, 0. Accept. Third quarter is over, and finally, fourth quarter is over. Okay. So when we go here, you see game has ended. We accept, and we would go to menu down here. All right, we go to menu, close game. Are you sure you want to send the statistics? Yep, we accept, and we're being sent to this screen over here. Yep. So we have referees. This information we can put it at the start of the game, at the end of the game. Okay, I'm going to put it at the end. That's perfectly fine. So here I would put wherever coach number and coach name, sorry, referee name. So ref 1. Let's say we have another coach, another ref, ref 2, and let's say we have an NBN scorekeeper. So NBN23. Yep. You see that here, every referee can sign. Yeah. So let's say we hit here and the referee signature would be up there, right? If we hit on that pen image, all right? After we have everything, we will go to close this scorecard and the game would finish, all right?